as the crowd continues to file in. We get set to bring you another exciting game. Well, we're getting ready to call our third game of the year. It's been an interesting season so far, and we expect another great game here tonight as the visiting team match up against the Colts. Al Michaels here with John Madden. Welcome you to another exciting game.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel, and it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered? And boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
The visiting team have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, look at those guys down there. They're practically knocking each other out.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Let's see how it plays. Let's get back to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 86, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. The Colts will start this drive from the 20-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. A very well drawn up play.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. Another run. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with two great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they shouldn't. This one should be a lot of fun.
Vincent. Pressure. Throws it. Incomplete pass. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 30. Bryant goes in motion. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
The intended receiver on the play.
T is the deep return man. Here's the punt. From the 25. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. The quarterback lines up with two options behind him.
1st and 10.
Closing in, gets the pass off, and he slips out of bounds at the 37. And that's a loss of 2. Second and long. Using motion. Going to the left. Missed tackle. 2, maybe 3 yards on the toss. Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Drops back, going short, and the catch is made. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 25.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Gain of about 5.
34 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Under pressure. Great play in the backfield. The quarterback didn't see him until it was too late.
He does a good job at timing his blitzes perfectly. When you can blitz your cornerbacks effectively from the outside or from the slot, it can really create confusion in the protection scheme.
Baltimore looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. He hits his receiver. He was stopped short of the marker and can't convert.
You know, when it's 3rd and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the 1st? Makes no sense to me.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. From the 33. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. It got him a nice return for their team.
They line up in the I formation. Beaver with a man in motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Fires it over the middle. The 30. Big-time play by number 16.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Sideline to sideline. On my right. Set.
On the call. Loses 1 down. Picks up 5.
23 on the carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Let's go. Come on. Set.
Hand it off. Great fake. Pressure with the throw. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
3rd and 5 coming up. Tosses it left. Loses the defender. Duncan covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Hit him low. Cowboy.
They give it to the halfback. Carter couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Snake eyes. Fire out.
Beaver sends a man in motion. It's the toss to the left. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
Bring it, baby. Let's go. Come on. They got nothing. That's all you. Out. Give it all you got, Keith. Come on.
Hand it off again.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're back up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. It's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 86, back deep to
It's on its way. From the 2. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again. They'll go from the I formation. Breaks free. And he's finally brought down at the 44-yard line. And that's the type of thing he does so brilliantly and so often. What a run by Vincent.
I'll tell you this. A lot of backs in this league are good downhill runners. And this guy can do it with speed.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 44.
Come on, get up.
On the carry. Closing in. Pass falls incomplete. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Now the ball.
The Colts using motion. Under pressure with the pass. He beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
They need 5. The Colts line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hand it off. 4-yard gain there.
4 with the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
T looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
They'll take over at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. Breaking through. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 18. Duncan. Pressure. Gets the pass off. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Come on, partner.
Receives the handoff. A yard, maybe two on the count. That will be the final play of the first quarter. And we have a close one so far with the visiting team ahead of the Colts 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. About 8 yards. Ball on their own 29. Hand it off. Great fake. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up third down. Indianapolis looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Dropping back, closing in with the throw. He makes a terrific catch for the first down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
First and 10. Ball on their own 37. And what they'll look at here is exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Yeah, they're thinking the ref was going to give him that left foot spot when they were thinking it should have been a right foot spot.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Vincent breaks free, slips the tackle. Vincent showed great moves on that play.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang the runner.
So they have first and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Tosses it out to the left. That play wasn't going anywhere except backward.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Second and long. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Gets rid of it, and he steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Ball on their own 43. Anderson sets up, dropping back, slings it to the outside, and he hits his target. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
Hansen lines up in the backfield for the punt. T sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
First and 10.
Bust this grill, D. Cowboy. Set.
Gets the call. Fakes the handoff. Throws it, and it's intercepted. He just barely got it off, and he paid for it.
Hey, the defense was sitting in the zone, watching the quarterback out. They saw where he was looking, and he didn't see them watching, and boom, he threw it right into that zone coverage.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
You got him. Set.
Looking upfield.
Just keep giving them the ball.
Again with the run. Good job getting past the sticks on that run. It's 1st and 10. Vincent couldn't find an opening but was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Gives the ball off. He's on the run. Vincent got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. They line up in the I formation. Black knifed in there and made the tackle.
And when you have a cornerback who can come up and make a tackle like that, stopping or slowing down the outside run is a whole heck of a lot easier.
2nd and goal. They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Colts.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points in the board.
Owens comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
Now their defense is going to head onto the field. It's going to be up to them to protect this lead.
Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 23, back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 9-yard line. That interception brought their last drive to a sudden halt. After collecting themselves on the sidelines, let's see what happens here.
Stay up, you.
First and 10. Ball on the 23.
To the air on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. He's on the run. Not quite far enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Throws it. Perfect pass. Duncan got just enough. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And he's brought down at the 29. Beaver has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
That's all you.
Bumped him. Was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Get him low.
He'll get the call again. He loses it. The Colts recover. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Following the turnover now, it's first and 10. And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The call on the field stands. Baltimore will be charged a timeout.
And the coach took a chance, knew he'd have to lose a timeout, but that's the way it goes.
That turned out to be a good call. Even though it was challenged and they lost, the only thing they lost in the end was a timeout. The gain would have been much greater had it gone the other way.
Using motion to the air on first down. About 3 yards on the draw. Second and 8. Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Incomplete. He overthrew the target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
On the 25-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Give it all you got.
Crosses it out to the left. Loss of about 1.
On the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
2 minutes left in the quarter. Hansen is back to punt. Here's the punt. He fields the punt with room to run. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it. If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 41. Man in motion, throwing on first down. Pressure, throws it out over to the left. Into the open field. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, and it's caught. Beaver delivered that one with just the right amount of touch.
He's one of those guys who's extremely accurate with his passes. His receivers rarely have to make any adjustments in their route to come up with a ball.
Flings it to the outside. There he goes. At the 30, the 20, and they finally bring him down at the 15-yard line. They'll head right back to the line.
On the play.
Here come the heat. Get in there.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. And he's unable to hang on to that one.
He got open, and the quarterback found him with a pass. He just couldn't get it under control. Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Aimed it off to the back. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. Let's see what play they choose to keep this drive going. The visiting team using motion. Dropping back. Closing in for the end zone. Touchdown, visiting team. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
Nice kick and returning it. From the 2. Missed tackle. The 30, the 40, the 50. I don't think anybody can catch him, and he is gone. The 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. What an outstanding return for the touchdown.
Sure was. His blockers up front gave him some room to work with. And he just picked a lane and outran everybody to the end zone.
Owens comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Hansen will be kicking off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 5. The visiting team will start this drive from the 24.
Hey, here's where efficiency is the key. They're down right now, but if they score before the half, it'll really help them out. They just can't afford a turnover that gives the other team a chance to increase the lead.
Passing on first down. Throws it. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Big opening. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
Get in there, Ron.
They'll pass on first down. Under pressure. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
We'll see. Set. Hook out right.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. He thought he had something long, but there's no connection, and it's third down now.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
You got it. Set. Hook out right.
Drops back. Pressure coming. It's rid of it. The pass is picked off. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
Vincent, the lone back.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Pressure with the throw. The Colts call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Owens comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's up. The kick is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Indianapolis is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1-yard line. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Indianapolis 17. Baltimore 10.
Baltimore 10.
So with halftime now over, let's take a look at how both teams performed in the first half. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 10. Baltimore losing by 7, heads back out.
Number 13 on the return.
Get at him. We'll see. Get out. Yup. Cowboy.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Duncan. He has some room. And that's a gain of about 8.
On the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
It's second down, 2 to go. Ball on their own 37.
Back off, DB.
Beaver sets up, drops back, closing in, looking for an option. Perfect pass. Number 88 barely makes it past the first down marker. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
We'll see. Set. Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off. Beaver saw the pressure coming on that play.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
That all you got? You got nothing. Set.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Number 20 made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
3rd and 10 coming up. They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back. Pressure. Slings it to the outside. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
They're calling for the punter again, his 3rd kick tonight. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Vincent couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Anderson sets up, using motion.
Get the ball.
Throws it. Behind him. He has it. Across midfield. Good connection there.
This guy has great confidence in his arm. He knows that he can make the completion regardless of the coverage.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Hands it off. Gets the pass off. And he hits his target. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anyway.
They'll go from the I formation. He gets the count. Nice play fake. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Dropping back, closing in, gunning this one to the end zone. Almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
So he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Baltimore looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 23 back to return.
It's on its way. From the 5. Breaks 3 of the defenders. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. Only one man back. Passing on first down. Steps up. Good play in the backfield. Nice job breaking through for the sack.
And the quarterback should have a talk with his offensive lineman after that hit. That is if he can still talk.
Second and 15. Ball on their own 20. Gives the ball off. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. He lost it. The Colts sideline the pass.
Poor execution or lack of concentration led to that turnover. They'll need to work a little harder at practice this week.
We have a challenge, so the referee will go over to the sideline and see if it was the right call. If not, the team is going to lose a timeout. I thought he was down and then the ball popped loose, but it's difficult to tell from this angle.
And mostly the official is seeing what we're seeing. So it's inconclusive. The call will stand since he needs to be 100% sure to overturn a call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to Baltimore.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. With the carry, pressure coming with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
To the left. That play didn't net much, maybe a yard.
This team's trying anything they can think of to try and gain some yardage. I think maybe they should dig a little deeper into the playbook and try a trick play or something.
The Colts come out in a nickel package.
36-yard line.
Slings it to the outside. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down.
Receiver on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 19.
Get at him, Pete.
He tucks it away. Pressure with the pass, and he hits his target. Excellent gain on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Set. 90 bull. Hut. 90 bull.
Vincent. And he barely got enough. And he gets the 1st down with a nice pickup on that play.
Yeah, he's showing he wants the ball in his hand so he can wear down this defense.
First and 10. On the carry. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He can't wrap it up. Breaks away from the tackler. Dumps the ball out to his receiver. And that'll bring up a 1st down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
On the call, takes the handoff. Throwing short to his left. He finds his man. Anderson put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
Under pressure, throws it. He had plenty on that pass, but it was off target.
That pass was thrown with so much velocity on it that the receiver never caught up with it.
It's 3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 37-yard line. Nash moves in motion. Vincent to the 30. Good gain there and a 1st down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Hawkeye right. We'll see.
Pressure coming. Batted down. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Only one man in the backfield. Eighth play of this drive. Pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. Anderson, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know why.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit them right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he does it. I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Gets rid of it. The defender just teed off on him.
And he's lucky he was able to get rid of it, but he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interceptions.
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. And it's up. It's good. He sends it right through the uprights, his second field goal of the game. What a shift in this one. 20 unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 23, back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 1. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
On the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Come on, get up.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Beaver completes another throw and is now over 200 yards through the air.
On the play.
The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback. To the air on first down. Slings it over the middle. Hits him in stride. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
It's first and 10. Duncan, the deep back.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hand it off to the back. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Dropping back. Closing in. Throws it. Plows ahead. Good throw. Good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
So they have first and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Punts it away. Under pressure. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Sanders displayed excellent anticipation.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. And they find themselves in scoring range. Drops back. Pumps one. Pressure. Turns and breaks free. Looks to the end zone. Nearly intercepted. Incredulous, he let that one go right through his hands.
Yeah, you're not talking about a receiver either. That was about as close as you can get to an interception. He's got to make the play, especially down here in the end zone.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Colts ahead of the visiting team, 27-10. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Indianapolis looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Drops back, surveying the field, passing lane, almost got it. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
Well, they're at the point of the game where they have to try something. Heck, next time maybe you try something else, but you can understand why they want to go for it here.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 29. To carry it, just won't go down. The defender goes in. Number 58 records the stop at the 41. Good run there to move the chains.
And what happened there was the defense didn't wrap up well. They just can't try and knock the guy out. They have to wrap when they tackle.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hit the ball.
They'll go with a play fake. Throwing short to his left. Whew, what a stiff arm. Anderson with the soft pass.
Sometimes a play like this can be dangerous. The quarterback needs to make sure that only his receiver can catch it, because if he puts it in the wrong place, it's easy pickings for the defense.
Closing in, guns it to the right side. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
They line up in the I formation.
Set. Now we go. Snake eyes. Here come the heat.
Under pressure, tossing it over the middle. He was there, got his hands on it, but just couldn't make the catch.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls, but it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
Set. Hit him low.
Dropping back, pressure coming, throws it, and this pass is completed. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open by making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Set. Bulldog under.
Again with the carry. Vincent was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Throwing, and he makes the grab. Nash is on the receiving end of another pass, and it brings his total to 5. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Set.
Dropping back, pressure, gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. O'Neal was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. A nice kick, and it's good. He's added 9 points to their total with 3 field goals. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Hansen in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 23 back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 10.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 33. Going to the air on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. Little. He's having a big game with 5 catches now.
5-yard gain on the play.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Beaver sets up. Looking downfield, trying something to the left. Perry makes the tackle at the 28. Beaver continues to add to his total with that completion, giving him over 250 yards passing. First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Loses the defender. What a stiff one.
Watch this. When you're talking about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses. But he comes back, and he still ends up making the tackle.
First and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Sideline, D. Eagle left.
The defensive line wins that battle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
2nd down, goal to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Tosses it out to the left. A lot of big hits on the field.
Yep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
The visiting team line up in the shotgun. Throwing short to the right side. Number 16. He's one of those receivers who always seems to find a way week after week to get open, and that's his 4th catch today.
Let's go. We got nothing. 90 ball.
The visiting team line up in the shotgun, firing the ball into the end zone, and when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time they fell short.
The backs are lined up in an I.
First and 10.
Hands it off. Vincent has had a great game so far, now has over 100 yards rushing. Second and 3 coming up here. Anderson gets set.
Stay after him. Got all you got. Snake eye.
Again, he'll get the call. Bart gets right in there and brings him down.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
He got his hand on the face mask there, and it cost him.
That defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Gives the ball off. Hurdles the defender. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Set. Hut. 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 Get up, line. Hut. Eagle left.
2 minutes to the final gun. About 8 yards. Ball on their own 20. 2 minutes left. Man in motion. Hand it off to the back. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the first down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
This one is just about in the books. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Set. Hut. 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 Straight. We got nothing. Hut.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Vincent. Looks like the pickup of about 6 on the draw. A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 38.
Set.
Second and 4. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Lose it. Lose it. Get the ball. Come on, Hut.
Fullback handoff. Keeps his feet moving. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Penalty marker down in the field.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
Number 35 came out of his stance a little early on that play.
That guy went into his block a little early. Looks like the defense really has them on their heels today.
It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 35. 7th play of this drive. Man in motion. Hand it off. Baltimore will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts remaining. He's in for his 6th punt of the night. Here's the punt. What a stiff one. From the 24-yard line. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
32-yard line. First and 10.
Nelson, the man in motion. Goes with a short pass to the right side. And it's caught. He catches another pass and now has 5 receptions in the game.
They're going to need to pass here, and they're not worried about first downs anymore. They need big gains and a quick score.
Duncan in the backfield. Number 60, the motion man. Closing in with the pass. The visiting team call a timeout. That's their last one. And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Under pressure, gets rid of it, slips the tackle. Beaver has now passed for over 300 yards. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. He'll stop the clock with the spike. They'll probably try one long throw downfield. Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over.
Lose it. Bring the pain. Set.
Walker comes in motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Set. Get at him, Keith.
Slings it out left. The final score is Indianapolis 30, Baltimore 10.
30, Baltimore 10.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.